Hi, I'm Veronica Clark, and I want to give you a little background information about myself. First of all, I want to start off with the city and state that I currently reside in, and that would be Covington, Georgia. This is a map location of Covington. It's a city in the county of Newton County. Um, we are located 35 miles southeast of Atlanta, Georgia. So again, I reside in Covington, Georgia. I went to college in the city of Carrollton at the State University of West Georgia. But at the time that I went there, it was called West Georgia College. So the city of Carrollton is located outside of Atlanta, Georgia as well. And again, let me pull up so that you can see the University of West Georgia. When I went, we were known as the Braves, the West Georgia Braves, but now that they are a university, they are called West Georgia Wolves. And again, West Georgia is located 45 miles west of Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I went to undergrad. And I graduated from there in 1993. But I didn't get started into education until the year 1999. So my first teaching job was at a middle school in College Park called Ronald E. McNair Middle School. We were home of the Astros, as they still are. The school got its name based upon the astronaut named Ronald McNair that was killed in the space shuttle Challenger. So was our logo, was the space shuttle. And this is the front location of the school. Brings back some memories. I'm going to pull up because when I typed in the name, there was a picture that came up of him, in case you do not know who he is. And this will be a picture of Mr. McNair. There were pictures of him framed throughout the school. And so again, he was killed in the Space Shuttle Challenger. I taught at McNair Middle School for 3 years, and then I decided to come a little closer to home and ended up in DeKalb County at a school called Chapel Hill Middle School. And Chapel Hill Middle School is located, like I said, in the city of Decatur. I'm going to go to their website. I don't exactly remember that being the mascot, but could be, or they could have changed it, but don't remember too much about the mascot, even though I was there for 4 years. And I left there and went to my current teaching site, which is Memorial Middle School, located in Conyers, Georgia. And as I have mentioned to those of you, this is the first year that Memorial is a STEM school for the grade levels of 6, 7, and 8. There's one team on each hallway. And if you don't know, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And so we have that now on our logo. We also are an AVID school. And I've mentioned that about AVID school for those C-level students that need help with organization and you want to expose them to college material. Hopefully I didn't say that we are the Seminoles, because we are the Knowles. A couple of years ago, Florida State did a lawsuit against Rockdale County School System for using the Seminoles, the symbol as well as the words and the title of the middle school where I teach, as well as the high school that the students go to, which is called Salem High School. So we both just had to just end up using this symbol and call ourselves the Knowles. So do not want to offend anyone if you are a fan favorite of Florida State. So that is where I'm currently teaching. I'm going to go to the staff directory so that you can see my website. I'm very proud of my website. I decided to just, instead of using a picture of myself, I just used a cartoon picture and my students, and this is for students and parents to go on to see what we did in class, and also for any kind of announcement. So as I have posted about our second mock writing is on January 22nd. I always post the day's agenda. We're currently reading The Devil's Arithmetic. So there are the comprehension questions that go with the novel, and today we started vocabulary words for chapters 11 through 13, and so those words are listed there on that link. To give you, for those of you that may not know and remember, but I on last year in the year 2012, I was diagnosed again with breast cancer. The first time I was diagnosed was in the year 2003, and then it came back again in July of 2012. So on last year, 2013, I dealt with chemotherapy, and because this was my second time dealing with breast cancer, I decided to go ahead and go through with the surgery so that I don't have to worry about that coming back again. So I'm not really a picture person, but just want to tell my story a little bit. So I'm going to my Facebook profile pictures. And so this gives you, this was taken in November of 2013. So this is what I currently look like. This is my son, Caitlin, who's 13. And this is my mom, Sarah. So this is currently what I look like. If you will bear with me, I'm going to go through this. He laughs every time he sees this picture, and I do too, because this is the Veronica that I remember and that I want everyone else to remember, but that's just my issue that I have to deal with. Sorry. This is every year that I've been at Memorial Middle School, when it becomes April and in October, the month of April and October. This is the sixth grade hall wall, and so students purchase these little ribbons and they write messages to me on this particular wall. This was the last time I went somewhere formally, so I used to use this picture a lot when I first started at Central Michigan, because again, like I said, that's the Veronica that I want to remember. This right here is a picture that was taken last year, February 28th, 2013. This was my last day of chemo. And I think I shared this picture in one of the assignments as an introduction to myself. This is the bell. I went to Winship Cancer Center at Emory University Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. And on your last day of chemo treatment, they get you to ring this victory bell. And I can't exactly remember the poem that's on here, but you're supposed to ring it as many times as you wish to let everybody in the infusion center, that's what they call where you receive chemotherapy, to let them know that someone just finished their last day of treatment. So this was mine. This is my sister. This was taken Christmas of 2011. This is my sister Tiffany. We are 10 years apart. So have to show a picture of her because she will be upset to know that I did not have a picture of her to share with you guys. So again, as you can see, the different transformations that I have went through in dealing with this. And this right here, on my last working day, which was April the 12th of 2013, before I had my surgery on April the 16th, on that last day that I went to work, the entire school, from the custodians to the cafeteria workers, every teacher on the different hallways, secretaries, school counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, they all had these t-shirts, and my family was in on it as well. And so this was the shirt that was worn for me on my last working day, last school year. And it's the art teacher designed it. It's a tennis shoe, and the colors are purple and pink. And it has wings, and it says Team Clark, because for the Relay for Life, they wore these shirts. But because the Relay for Life happened a couple of days after I had my surgery, I wasn't able to participate. So instead, the sorority Alpha Kappa Alpha members that work at my school, they had a cancer walk. And so this was in June of 2013. So this was my first time being out in public after my surgery. And so my mom and some other family members and I participated, but this happened to be a picture of my mom and I in doing the walk. So, but again, on the back of the shirt, it says hashtag Team Clark, and like I said, on the front it says, I think it says Relay for Life, Team Clark as well. So that was a big surprise when I walked in, because they had a lookout on that particular day, my last working day. They had a lookout, and so they escorted me. Normally, you come in through the front door, but when they saw me getting out of my car, they wanted me to come in through the side. And everybody got set up, and all over the halls they had balloons, they had signs. The kids, some of the kids had shirts on that were aware about the shirts as well. But it just really did myself proud. But I still get emotional, as I'm getting emotional now, but I just want to kind of give you a background of my journey that I have been through. Like I said, I'm blessed and highly favored right now, because, you know, each time my cancer has really been at a stage where I'm not supposed to be here to live and tell my story. But for some reason, God has me here so that I can continue to tell my story. So just to give you some pictures of me, some background information about me as we continue to take this journey together. And again, I am Veronica Clark from Covington, Georgia. See you later.